Hey, what's up? This is Smitty, Victoria's strongest man, Victoria's strongest hobbit, Victoria's fattest lean person. Today I'll be working on bench press. I'm going to be doing some reverse grip bench press. This will be about my 4th time working on it, and I'm going to build up to a heavy single. Hoping for 125 kilos today, which will be a little bit heavier than last time. I've tried looking up as much as I can on reverse grip bench on the internet, and all I found really is a few studies and a few beliefs that it works the upper pec a little bit more than your standard bench press. For me, it's more how comfortable it feels for someone with a rounded back or kyphosis like myself and many people out there. Having to rotate inwards in order to do a normal bench press makes it really hard to use the correct muscles and hold the correct positions. Often when I bench press, I feel like I'm fighting against my body just to try and hold the correct upper back positions and things like that. With the reverse grip, I just get to kind of rotate out, and it puts my shoulder in the position that it should be in. So most people's shoulders sit like that, except they don't have to rotate out like an absolute Nimrod. So for me, that's just the comfortable position for my shoulders. To get into the position that most of us bench press in, I actually have to internally rotate even more. My upper back takes over a lot. My anterior delt takes an absolute beating. That's why it's fucking massive. My pecs don't do a lot, so I've always struggled with my bench because it feels uncomfortable. And I'm not using a lot of the correct muscles to strengthen them up. So the reverse grip actually feels better for me. It's pretty terrible on the wrists, so I just keep it to singles, just 1 rep at a time. I use wrist wraps. And Alira's here today to train and also to give me a handout. You'll need a spotter to give you a handout with the reverse grip. Everything else is pretty much the same. Feet placement and grip and everything is going to be up to you. So I'll see what I can build up to today. Push. Everything's a PB when you've never done it. A couple things we want to remember is we want to get the most out of an exercise. We don't want an exercise to get the most out of us. So if there's something that you're doing, like for me, bench press and squatting, I pull up so bad from it in a bad way. Like I pull up really sore in muscles that we want to be used, but we don't want them to be the dominant muscle. This shouldn't be, we don't want your delt to be to be the dominant muscle in a bench press. Like if that's such a small muscle, we're not going to be able to progress if this is trying to do all the work. So choosing different exercises that allow you to progress in a lift and use the correct muscles, especially if you don't compete in powerlifting. Like there's no reason that I have to do a normal bench press. The reason I will bench press is to get stronger shoulders, triceps and chest. And if your standard bench press doesn't allow me to do that, then there's no point me hitting my head up against the wall trying to get better at it when it's just beating me up and making me feel shit. Even if you do compete in powerlifting, if you're shit at the bench and you've got a similar posture to me, and it's not going to be a great lift, doesn't mean you have to train it every week, twice a week, 3 times a week. You can do the reverse grip, you can do the dumbbells like I'm going to do now, and then strengthen up those muscles, and then on the day of competition, jump on the bench, and you'll be better at it. If you've strengthened up the right muscles, you'll be better at it. So that's what I've found anyway. I'm going to smash out these dumbbells. I'm going to 35s. I'm hoping for 10. I might get 2. And I'm going to use the grip that makes me feel the bestest. Fucking man bun. Yep.
Come on, you got it.
No, I don't. I think that was 20. I kind of lost count because that shit was putting me off, but I think I did 20, which is 40 reps if we count by twos. Another tactic is to count by twos and you get double the reps. Whew.